That's what the numbers are. Nah. Is everyone in the family groups? Kind of. Ready? We're ready! So! Sensational, sensual, secret. Wait, I missed something. What was it? Stupendous. Stupendous.
Serendipitous.
Serendipitous. Secret Saturday night activity. Alright, so. Since we are Unitarian Universalists, and we are extremely creative, one way, we're going to do a series of skits. Each family group is going to come up with one skit. Tricks in the bag. But it's a little bit different than tricks in the bag. You only get one prop, and you have to base your entire skit around this prop. Which is going to make it a little bit more difficult. Alright? Alright. There are 6 family groups, there are 6 props. You will receive 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, I haven't decided yet. We'll see if we can squeeze it in quick. To develop your super awesome skit. Then, you will get to perform it for all the other family groups, and a panel of judges will decide who's the winner. Who's the winner yet?
Walnut.
No way. It's a walnut. I believe so. Does everyone understand?
Wait a moment, there's a question.
How long can the skit be?
Ooh, very good question. I almost
See, that's why we have people like you in the audience.
There are.
Use it. Yeah, if you need to use those exits, don't.
in cases of emergency.
In case of emergency, oxygen has to fall from the ceiling, place it over your nose and mouth. If you are taking the theater with small children, please place it over your own nose and mouth, and then let them by your friend himself. If you should have to make an emergency landing, please assume the following protected position. The alternative to that position is, of course, the standing fetal position, in which you place your head between your knees and you get too high. Get on with it!
Now get that. It's time.
Yes, it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax.
Because it is time for family group number 1.
Ladies and the following epic saga of movies, there is no way that it can be done in a mere 10-minute span of time, which is why we're going to do it in 5.
That sounds so familiar.
The galaxy.
Yes.
There was a spaceship floating through space, and there was another spaceship even bigger, and they collided, and they were boarded, and Darth Vader came on board.
Where are those crabs?
Did not give them crabs, and previously given them to C-3PO and R2-D2. Alright, so they landed on this planet as said, and they were brought by a guy named Luke Skywalker. He was an innocent looking farm boy, and C-3PO and R2-D2 very concerned their mind. And then one day, Uncle Ben that was hidden in his database.
Alright, we're gonna say the princess.
They found a guy who had a ship. His name was Han Solo. And he's just commanding Chewbacca. And they flew off and they traveled in space for a while. Where's it at? They came out into an asteroid field, and there was a small moon. Small moon.
That's not a moon, guys.
What is it?
The Death Star!
It's the Death Star! Alright, so they went on the Death Star because naturally they assumed that's where the princess would be. They were walking through and they found the cell where the princess was. And random stormtroopers started coming around corners and shooting at them. And they left the space station. And they got back to the planet where the rebel base was. And then, all of a sudden, Gandalf showed up! Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt's palace. R2-D2 and C-3PO were also there. And Chewbacca was in the cell underneath. Skywalker on his lightsaber and cut some stuff. And free Han Solo! And they left! And blew up Jabba the Hutt! And then they figured out that there was another Death Star! So, instead of going to fight it like it would be the sensible thing, Luke went to talk to Yoda!
Well, the people watching Star Wars come out.
And then Yoda died. And Luke went back to the fleet. They then proceeded to the moon of Endor, where they met with none other than